Hey y'all, Phoenix is rising. This is not the time to lose focus. So many distractions. Let me see if anybody comes in here. I always talk to them anyway. I just want to just touch base with my peeps, my fellow selves out here trying to navigate this world that we live in. And as you guys come into the room, I want everybody to sort of kind of reflect over this past year and how has it truly affected you. I actually went to with my daughter to a little, I guess like a little neighborhood pub where they play live music and karaoke and all that. And I enjoy pre Cornholio. I loved doing stuff like that. But when I went in there and I saw everybody with no face mask on and definitely not socially distancing, I found myself feeling some kind of way, uncomfortable. And it made me realize that what has happened to all of us over this past year has had a huge effect in one way or the other. I fully expect a lot of people to have some type of cornholio breakdown or something. A lot of people are suffering from depression and from isolation and just being scared because of the cornholio and the whole taking the poke and the division between family and friends and the chaos and not knowing which way to go and this doctor says this and this doctor says that and the scientist says this and then we got the whole thing with Mr. Fauci knowing about this whole gain of function thing with the Wuhan um, laboratory. And now it's kind of all coming out now, and all the people, including me, that was told you I was crazy and I was conspiracy theorist because I questioned all of this stuff from the very beginning. Um, it takes a toll on you. It takes a toll on you. But again, all the stuff that they're doing, that 1%, is to keep us guessing and keep us in fear and chaos, not knowing what to do. So it is imperative for all of us as collectives to not allow that to happen. We have been awakened at this time for a reason. And I know I keep saying that it's time for us to step into our own power, even if you don't know what it is, but start thinking on those lines that we are not just this nasty meat suit. We are divine, sovereign, free spirit beings, and we have powers beyond measure. It's time for us to stand in our own power, not get sucked into fear, not be distracted by all the things they're trying to distract us from. It's we need to stay focused. Keep our intention the same. Manifest the world that we want to live in. Staying in that high love vibration. And despite all the things that are going around us, it's easy to kind of just get beat down. We got to shake that shit off. We're not going back to sleep. We are not going back to sleep. And again, I've heard other people, Ralph Smart and I think Jacob Israel and a couple of other people that I listen to, they all say the same thing. Basically, it's time for us to stand in our own power, shake that fear off, know who we are, speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. We have to keep sounding the alarm, keep talking, keep speaking your truth every day. And of course, people are going to look at you crazy, and maybe not so much now anymore, because more and more folks are waking up. And this whole thing with this summit with Putin and Papa Joe, that was quite embarrassing. I'm not a political person, but this is supposed to be our president. And in my humble opinion, he seemed disoriented, weak. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that whole thing. But then I was watching a video yesterday, and I forgot to. I'm going to go back and put it in the description because I want you guys to take a look at it as well. But it shows many of the UFO sightings in this past year. The triangle over the Pentagon and the triangle over the Red Square in Russia. It's funny that this big giant pyramid floating craft only showed up or was picked up or was witnessed, people saw it, at those two locations. And it's funny how things are kind of syncing up with world events like right now. Was there a reason for these ships to be hung over these military installations? Was it a message letting them know who's really in control here? And then I looked at the date with the I think the last Pentagon, the triangle thing, and I think it was December 18th of, I guess, 2020 or 2019, 2020 or 2019. I have to go back. But anyway, it was the day after is when Big T announced Space Force. And then I was listening to Fleur Brunn, and she mentioned that Big T is not done yet. That Big T is coming back as the president of the Sovereign Anu Republic. And I know that sounds crazy, but everything that's happening in the world right now is crazy. And I think there's something to that. I think there's something to him coming back. We shall see. But regardless of everything that's happening around us, the thing that we need to focus on the most as a collective is remembering who we are and doing whatever we can, making the steps, grounding, meditating, whatever we need to do to remember and stand in our own power. But do not go back to sleep. Don't be lulled back to sleep by any of this nonsense. Stay focused. We are light workers. We got to start radiating that light. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, let me just see who's in here. can't see. My eyes are burning because the sun. Actually, I have to go get some straw to cover my my tomato plants and stuff. I'm learning as much as I can about uh, you know growing horticulture and permaculture and all of that. And we're supposed to be having a pretty dry summer, and I already see it. It's so hot already. So I'm doing what I can, putting like soaker hoses in, and but covering your dirt, your soil with a layer of straw because it keeps it keeps the weeds from sprouting everywhere, but it also sort of acts like an insulator on what do you call that? Just on the top of the dirt, and then it helps keep the moisture in. You don't have to water as much, or it keeps it from evaporating so much. Anyways, I was told to do that, so that's what I'm doing today, and picking up some more supplies here at Wiley World. I need some organic potting soil because I'm going to plant some raspberries and some other things from the garden. But anyway, let me pop in here and say hi to y'all and get in the store and do what I need to do. Let's see. Allison, hi, sweetheart. It's kind of okay. Looks like you guys are still here, but I had to put the sun. I had it in the window so I could see it real good, so I had to take it off and put it on the. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me pop in here. Hang on. So kind of cool this off. So while y'all waiting for the phone to cool off, um, let me know if you've been feeling this energy that's in the air. And actually, for the last 3 or 4 days, there has been like a really heavy energy in the air, to where I've had just like overwhelming sadness, to where I felt like I'm just feeling so, just the energy has just been so heavy. And so I've been doing a lot of meditating and grounding. But I'm wondering, have you guys been feeling that energy as well? And what are you doing to try and combat it? All right, let me see if I can do this again. Hold on. Let me pop in. Hi, Clarence. You says you're correct that this is supposed to be people are struggling from the energy from the sun. Yes, and I've been watching Wages World, and there's another one. I can't think of his name, but I've been watching the two of them, watching the CMEs on the sun. Sun is kicking up some debris. Something is going. Well, we know something is going on, but I'm expecting something huge. Something huge is I just feel it. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, stay focused and no fear. No fear. Victoria, hi Victoria, you felt that energy too. So what are you doing to combat that, Victoria? Are you meditating more? Um, and is it in, yeah, what are you doing? Hey, Willie Hair. Peace to you too, darling. A shell. I don't know what you mean by that, Victoria. What do you mean a shell? Clarence, hi. I think so. Sightings are potentially managing the tensions between these superpowers. Possibly. Maybe, because I was thinking along the same lines, Clarence. What if the reason why the big pyramids showed up at the Pentagon and the Red Square? Maybe it's because they know or they sense they're just trying to do some nuclear stuff. And they're like, you're not going to do that. So maybe that's why they kind of let them know, no, you're not doing that. We're watching you. And then, I understand that there are more pilots, Navy pilots, and fighter pilots, aircraft fighter pilots, they are reporting more and more, and not more and more, but they said for years they've been seeing these things and have been reporting it for years, either reporting it or just keeping their mouth shut because of fear that they thought they would be crazy. But this has been going on a long time. But I think things are gonna it's escalating right now, and the reason for that is because of this shift. I think that the natural rotation of the planets and the alignments and all of that stuff, I think that has a lot to do with what's happening right now. There is a shift, perhaps, in the dimension to where we're shifting from 3D to 5D. And some of us will be able to shift with the earth into that new dimension to where it should be, because this is a lower vibration, possibly. And again, I'm just talking of what it seems like it might be, uh, to me. And I'm still stuck in that place to where I'm looking at the earth and it's beautiful now, but what would it look like in its perfect condition, in its perfect state? And I want to see that. Now I don't know if I want to live in 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 the earth forever. I don't think that's me, because no, I'm too adventurous for that. But I would like to experience earth in its perfect state and then go on to other dimensions and go do stuff. But yeah, maybe that's why we're here. Maybe you out there want to be here forever. Or maybe you're just here for a short term and you're here as a star seed to help awaken the rest of us. I don't know. All right, let me get in here again and say, Big Judas, let's see. Big Judas guest mentioned any in his new call in. Big Judas guest mentioned any. Oh, Anu in his new call in. Yeah, I missed his call in yesterday, and then when I tried to go back, he had taken it off, but now it's back on again, so I have to go and listen to that. But yeah, and see, I'm on this whole thing about Anu and the Anunnaki. I was listening to Ralph Smart this morning, and he spoke of the Anunnaki, but he kind of lumped them in with the Archons, and that kind of confused me. Um, so I need to kind of see what he's talking about there. Why did you lump the Anunnaki with the Archons? The Archons are not good. Now, from the research that I've done, I don't see. I see that some of the Anunnaki, when you just look at the Sumerian text and the all these ancient books,
there's, say for instance, Enlil is, from what I've seen, he is authoritarian. He's the authority. He's the patriarch of God, and you're going to do what I say. I am the Father, and you're going to listen to me, and have all these rules and structure and all of this stuff, and you're sinners, and you got to do this, and you got to do that, and so maybe that's the bad Anunnaki. But then we have Lord Enki, who, according to these Sumerian texts, really genetically manipulated us, and we were sort of like test tube babies. But he has a fondness for us because his DNA allegedly runs through our veins, so he has a soft spot for humans. Um, so I don't know. I don't know about that, guys. And see, there goes my battery again. Let me find the here because I still want to talk to you guys for a minute. Did I bring the charger? I don't think I brought the charger, and I didn't. I didn't bring the charger. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm gonna keep talking until I run out of batteries. Oh, let's see. That's Ralph Smart. He just popped up another video. I gotta go listen to him. Okay, Rivka, hi, sweetheart. Lovely live today. You've inspired me to get out of my own depression and meditate on love. This journey has been nothing but recovery, inspiration, and motivation. So thank you lots. All indeed, Rivka. We have to support each other. Absolutely, have to support each other, and don't don't be depressed. Shake that shit off. Stand in your own power, girl. You are a sovereign, free spirit being. All of this stuff is just a. And think about that. What if, not what if, I really believe this is just um, a Sims game. This is just make believe. And we're keeping this video going by locking into the nonsense. Again, our minds our consciousness is so powerful. Everybody that's in this room, do your very best ground, meditate, go within. Don't let this crap that's happening around you scare you. There's no fear. No fear. There you go. Dance, Rivka. Rivka. CJ, hi, darling. Louise. Hi there. Peace and blessings to you too, Louise. Life's dance. Hey, girl. Victoria says, I feel bound and fight to get moving. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Break out the chain, girl. Break out the chain. Absolutely. And dance like Miss like Miss Life's dance say. Dance. Let's see. Spirit work, Biden's a shell. And I think you're onto something there too, Victoria, because he is not the same person. Yes, he has aged significantly over the last few years, and you could see that things are not clicking right anymore. But there's something about his eyes. He's like you said, he seems like a shell. And I'm wondering if one of these beings was able to incarnate in him, or like a walk in, and he's the one that's possibly talking. And sometimes when the the spirit pops out of him, then we get Papa Joe again. I don't know. I don't know, but something's definitely up with him. Andrea, hi, sweetheart. Oh, I love you too, sweetheart. Good to see you again, Andrea. Yes, it's getting very interesting on the disclosure movement. Indeed. All I can say is buckle up, but no fear. Get your popcorn. Actually, I went and bought me some popcorn today. Oh, let's see. 2022 introduction of ETs. I call him my Anunnaki uh, visitor, and I don't know for sure if he's Anunnaki. I'm just saying Anunnaki because he was dressed in armor and he was so tall and massive. I keep asking him to come back, come back. So if he comes back, um, maybe he'll let me do a live. But then I started thinking last night, maybe I shouldn't have opened my mouth and said anything about my visitor because I brought it out that maybe somebody's gonna be watching, and but then again, maybe he could just come and beam me up and take me someplace else and we could go have a meeting. I don't know. I know that sounds crazy, but all I can say is buckle up. We're gonna see a lot of stuff. No fear, y'all. No fear, no matter what you see. Oh, and that video, when I finish here, I'm gonna go ahead and post it, put it in the description. That video that shows the latest over the last year, all the different sightings. A lot of this stuff I have not seen, and we have videographers and professional photographers looking at this stuff and examining it and saying, this is not photoshopped. This is not photoshopped. So something is definitely there. Now, is it truly beings from outer space? Is it beings that live in our inner earth? Is it reverse engineering of our own government? We don't know. But something's up. Something's up. We just have to keep our mind open and fluid. And fluid. See, because I'm not even, I was thinking about that when I first started this, what I call my journey. I'm not locked into any one thing. My mind is open. I'm listening and letting it settle here in that heart space. And then making a decision based on that feeling that I get. Big Judas guest said we were deceived. We were deceived about Enlil. And see, and I'm hearing you there too, Victoria, because what if everything is in reverse? What if Lord Inky, who's also known as the trickster, mischievous, what if it was done that way? What if Enlil is really the good one and Lord Inky is the one that's because I know that Lord Inky, he was supposed to be our progenitor and he has a soft spot in his heart for us or whatever, but he also genetically manipulated us. He also had sex with his creatures and impregnated them. Um, if it's your DNA, that's kind of like you having sex with your children. That's kind of nasty, So I'm there with you, Victoria. I'm keeping an open mind about the whole thing. I'm listening and watching and reflecting. I keep pressing these buttons and I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay. Let's see. I missed one. Oh, there we go. There it is. Andrea says, maybe if you follow Matthew LaCroix's work, a student of Gerald Clark, yes, I loved Gerald Clark. Matthew speculated that Inky and Enlil switch roles. Whoa! You know what? I need to look at that. That makes a lot of sense, Andrea. Andrea says, oh, hi, Astrid. Great to see you live. Yeah. Hi, Luana. Hope you're doing well, girl. Yes, right. That's right, Andrea. Choose to live in love and not fear. Fear is what these beings feed on. They're scared. Yum, 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 yum. But love is their kryptonite. So let's just love the hell out of them and love each other. That's what we need to do. Love each other. We don't have to, well, we can love them too, but love each other, help each other, encourage each other. They don't want to see that. They want to see us fighting and being scared of each other. And, you come from this side of the country and you're black and you're white and you jumped the border and you did this and you, no, love each other. We are all human. The sun energy is strong and binding. Yes. Expect this. Hi, darling. Hadn't seen you in a while. His eyes are black sometimes, and they used to be a vibrant blue. Walk in. Yes, I have. Yep. Something's up with him for sure. I can't wait until the scales completely fall off, and all of these, the movie, like, what is it called? They Live. Once we can see, maybe when we put our sunglasses on, these special glasses, or our eye completely opens, we will be able to see who is really who. There's going to be a whole bunch of reptilian beings in the White House and the media and all of these corporations, all the reptiles, the bad reptiles, because there's some good reptiles too. And these draconians are going to come out. Yeah. I can't wait to see. It was like, oh, I knew it. I knew that one. I didn't know that one was, It's going to be interesting. Satire smile looks demonic. Yeah, and what's up with Kamala that's laughing all the time? What's wrong with her? Why is she laughing all the time? Why is she laughing all the time? I didn't vote for her, but I was hopeful that she would kind of represent. She's an embarrassment. Absolute embarrassment. Hi, Candy. And look, Candy, this is going in the mail today. Going in the mail today. It's been in the car and I totally forgot about it, and I saw it. I said, I got to get this in the mail. So tell Christopher and Lindy their little things are coming. Let's see. I am Nancy. Jeff and Cynthia will be in Branson next. Are you serious? Yes. What happened, Nancy? I can't find Jeff's channel. I don't know what's going on. If they're going to be in Branson, girl, I am going for sure. Yes. Yes, I am definitely going. Awesome. Thank you for that. And tell me what happened to his channel. Is he on what is it called? D Live only now? Is he gone off of YouTube? I don't know what happened. Candy says, I read somewhere that our government is now saying UFOs are secret weapons from other countries, not aliens. Of course they're going to say that. Of course they're going to say that. Now, if that's the case, that they're secret weapons, well, the United States should be pooping a brick right now for this big, giant triangle ship to be flying over the Pentagon. What message is that sending? If that's from another country, they're in our military airspace. What message is that sending to us? I need to get a drink. Hang on a second. Get this back. I can't put it in the window because it's going to fry again. Hang on a second. So yeah, if they're not aliens, if they're weapons from other countries, that thing was over the Pentagon. And these things are flying all over the United States, all over the world. They're being reported. What message is that sending? So if it's another secret weapon from another government, that's not cool. And what are our leaders doing about that? If it's folks from other countries. Big Judas guess was well spoken. I'm going to check that out for sure. Already here. Yes, they are here, without a doubt. And I think they've been here. They've been here. They have been here in hiding. But I think because of the dimension change, because of the alignment, the time, maybe it's time for a new rule, like Andrea was saying. But they've been here. Linda, how you doing, girl? If we all are facets of source, how can there be both good and evil? Perhaps good and evil are the egoic human perception. Darkness is simply the absence of light, nothing more. Possibly. And then I've had other people say, Linda, that as facets of source, if we're all God, pieces of God, and each spark, my spark, I'm having a human experience with my particular spark of source. And Linda's having her human experience with a fractal of source as well. So maybe this is a way for God to experience everything there is to experience. That's what a lot of people have said. That's what their belief system is, and I don't know about that. I don't know, because again, in my human mind, even as a facet of source, my particular piece of source, facet of source, I would not want anyone to suffer. I don't want to know what it feels like to be beaten. I don't want to see what it feels like to be murdered or raped or be trapped in a paralyzed body or have cancer just eat my body up. I don't want to experience that, and I don't want any other human to experience that. But maybe there are facets that want to. I don't know. What if it's something like that, Linda? This is just a way for God, this infinite being, to experience duality. I don't know. Us versus them mentality keeps us separated from the creative force. I agree. Denise, hey, darling. And Luana says, I believe that Mark is a robot. Yep. Yep. He looks strange. He looks like he's from another planet. He really does. Watch his mannerisms, the way he turns his head, and he never blinks. Yeah, something ain't right with little Marky boy, um, without a doubt. But if you think about it, we are all aliens. We are all aliens, all of us. Um, because there's been some say too that yes, we were put here on the earth, but there were beings that inhabited this earth, Tiamat, before us. So it's fascinating. I can't wait for everything to be revealed because I want to see everything. The reason for everything that's happened. Oh, and did y'all watch that last one from? I know I go on. I digress and go on tangents, but the chicken thing that pack of chicken, Fleur Brun, showed a clip of this man. He was getting ready to cook chicken for his family, and he put a coin on the outside of the chicken pack, and the coin stuck to the chicken. So actually, I need to do that when I go home. I don't even know if I have any chicken left in the freezer, but I want to try that experiment. So if y'all got chicken in the freezer, get a coin and see if your magnet, I mean, if your coin will stick to your chicken. About these metal particles that they put in everything. It's in the air. It's in what we drink. It's in the McDonald's fries. I just found out that McDonald's purchases their potatoes from farms owned by Gates. So I ain't eating no McDonald's fries no more because I don't trust him at all. At all. Let's see. I am Nancy. You have to go to website. To the website. It jumped on me. You have to go to the website on Rockfin. Still YouTube. Oh, channel is Resistance Radio. Send him an email. Dates on June 23rd and 26th. Listen to last night's show. Okay, I will do that. Thank you, I am Nancy, because I didn't know what had happened to him. Yeah. Luana says I still say they are real UFOs. Like you said, disclosure is coming soon. It's coming. They were Neanderthals, and and them, and then there was humans. Yes, there's something to that too, as well, and the giants. I just can't wait for everything to come full circle. Gio, good to see you. Let's see, we are here to experience and only to experience. Don't attach to the physical because it's temporary and it's not real. I agree. We are literally not of this world because it's a simulation. And more, it's making more sense. This is a simulation and we're locked into it. And the way we're going to get out of this is to just wake up and say, hey, this is a damn dream. Wake up. Chicken tonight? I'm not eating no chicken. I don't trust Gates either. Nope, not at all. Not at all. Okay, guys, let me get off of here. I just wanted to pop in just as a reminder. Yes, the energy is funky in the air right now, but this is not the time for us to lose focus. This is time for us to stand in our own power. And despite all the chaos and stuff that's happening around us, we will rise out of the flames like the phoenix, baby. We are star seeds. We are light workers. We are the antennae. Beep, 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 beep. No fear. Stay in that high love vibration. Keep your vibrations high and no fear. No fear. Stand in your power. I'll see you guys later.